There. This is Brandon Everett. I am the founder of Be Mindful, and this is Friday Morning Mindfulness. What's unique about this Friday morning is that we are on the cusp of Memorial Day weekend, and considering that for many people, it is hard to ever take a break, I wanted to employ something a little different this morning. So, if you've been dropping into these classes, in just a few minutes, I'm going to lead a short guided mindfulness practice. One thing I would like to do today is to begin to employ a technique called using gathas. Now, I first heard the term gatha, G-A-T-H-A, when I was studying the works of Thich Nhat Hanh. Thich Nhat Hanh is, a now deceased, but was an incredibly influential Zen Buddhist teacher. And what a gatha is, it's these short lines that invite your attention to stay with the present moment. So what we're going to do this morning is, as you're breathing in, while you feel yourself breathing in during the mindfulness practice, you'll say to yourself, I've completed all I can, as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, you'll say, it is safe for me to rest. Okay? So, the reason I wanted to do this weekend is because, there's a few reasons. Number one, it is so hard to give ourselves a break. We are so wired and encouraged to constantly be on. Go, 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 fix, 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 get it all done. That even when we're given the opportunity, a long weekend, to try to find some kind of reprieve, some kind of rest, simply for fact of the matter that we are not used to being at ease and resting, it is hard for us to simply be at ease. I sometimes consider that in teaching mindfulness to people, I am sharing with them how to breathe. At some point we get so busy in life, so caught up in life, we need to relearn how to breathe. We need to relearn how to rest. And the other thing about the gatha this morning, I've done all that I needed. It is safe for me to rest. So some of the latest neuroscience indicates that one of the biggest foundations, you could say, or one of the biggest supports for actually relaxing is having the felt sense that you are safe, that there's no immediate threat. You're not falling short, nothing needs to be done. You have the permission to relax. So we're kind of using some intentional cues here. And then the last thing I'll say is normally when I teach mindfulness practice, it is very much about, just bring your attention to the physical sensation and the felt sense, of whatever area of the body I'm inviting you to notice. The reason I'm incorporating gathas is because it can help us realize that, we pick these words, we intend to use them during the in-breath and the out-breath. We can actually notice when our attention wanders based on when we start saying something else internally. So if we're doing the gatha, but then some other words come to mind, we realize sometimes pretty quickly, like, this isn't the script. This isn't what I'm supposed to be saying right now. So it can help us kind of return to the present moment more quickly. So let's check this out. First time giving gathas a go. Let's see how this mindfulness practice goes, both with use of the gathas and also inviting you to find some ease. Okay. So if you haven't already, I'd invite you now to come into a relaxed seated posture. and gently close your eyes. And as your eyes close, you might notice different areas of the body are carrying tension. So take another few seconds to adjust your posture so that you're as comfortable as is feasible. And now guide your attention to feel within your body the experience of breathing. So bringing your attention to feel your breathing, noticing in the shoulders, chest, and belly, what sensations communicate to you that you are breathing from moment to moment. And if you're not already, if your breath feels kind of shallow or choppy, see if you could invite the breath to be slow, gentle, and deep. Breathing in slowly, gently, and by deeply I mean that it begins to extend, if not already, down to the belly. All right, so just a few more breaths here. Check out, can you feel the sensations in your body as you breathe in? Feel the sensations in your body as you breathe out. And then on your next in-breath, adding the phrase, I've completed all that I need to. And on the out-breath, saying to yourself internally, it is safe for me to relax. As you feel yourself breathing in, I've completed all that I need to. Breathing out, it is safe for me to relax. Just check that out for the next few breaths. So continuing to keep your attention on the feeling of your breathing and the phrases as you breathe in and breathe out. If you notice another thought begins to crop up, see if you can redirect your attention to the gatha. I have completed all I need to. It is safe for me to relax. If your attention wanders to another area of the body entirely, that's still no problem. Just come back to the phrases and the feeling of your breathing. It's okay to start over. Taking just a few more breaths, 3 more breaths, using the phrases. And then continuing to rest with eyes closed, but you could let go of the phrases, let go of any manipulation of the breath. Simply notice in the moment within your body any felt sense of ease, openness, relaxation. You could begin to slowly, gently open your eyes. So as you move through this weekend, this holiday weekend, if you notice that, life is speeding up, or you feel the urge to, to exert yourself, to do a whole lot, see if you can recall and maybe even open and redo this mindfulness practice and give yourself this invitation to connect with your body, connect with your breath, and begin to give yourself permission to be at ease. Like I said at the start of the class, it's often been my experience that when we've been working or really engaged in school for a very long time, we need to give ourselves permission to rest. It doesn't come as freely and automatically as we might think. So as always, I hope that this mindfulness session has been beneficial to you. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. Please give it a share. That's how we spread goodness. That's how goodness grows. Till our paths cross again, take care.